Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome and welcome back. If you're new, my name is Kaze and welcome to my channel. Without further ado, let's go straight to the video.
Tell me all about this Satan entity that's in the Bible. He was a second hand to God at one point. Nobody's smarter than him other than God. He was a right hand, and he's not even an angel. He's a cherubim. And everywhere he went, music followed him. He was a genius and so on. I said, oh, interesting. That's a pretty smart guy, huh? Yeah, oh yeah. So you're saying that this entity has a high IQ then, higher than any human? Oh yes. Well, answer me this then. So in the Bible, what happens to this being? He commits these acts that are all prophesied in this book, and at the end, he's cast into a lake of fire for all eternity. So this being with this super high intelligence that's almost on the same level of God, he's going to follow the prophecies written by flesh and blood human beings on a piece of paper to his own demise. Is that entity that you're running from is the one that orchestrated the way this text in this book is put together so that you can run to your own demise. In the end, what's happening is you're following and worshiping the same entity and demon that you're running from. Hey guys, eyes got it.
Three clips showing alleged teleportation.
Bill Gates buying up all the U.S. farmland? Well, he's been getting busy again. Over the past few weeks, Gates has been quietly accumulating a massive $86 million position in a company called Ecolab, which he purchased through his LLC, Cascade Investments. This makes him one of the largest shareholders in the company. Now here's where it gets interesting. Ecolab specializes in water treatment using facilities and chemicals. And at the same time that Gates was building his position in the company, I discovered that a U.S. congressman named Alan Lowenthal also started buying shares in the company. So I did some digging on Alan Lowenthal, and wouldn't you know it, he conveniently sits on the Committee for Infrastructure, Water Resources, and the Environment. This is the exact same industry that Ecolab is in. As if that wasn't enough, the EPA just announced new chemical standards for water that will require major investments into water treatment facilities. So as of now, I'll definitely be keeping a close eye on this company. To see more data like this, check out my website.
Okay, let's talk about the Great Separation. Now, this separation is just a split in consciousness. This just means that everyone in the world is going to be splitting into different directions according to their state of consciousness. And this type of huge shift could be very chaotic at first. It could bring a lot of fights, a lot of disagreements, just a lot of things that's not very peaceful. This is happening because everybody has different beliefs and different perspectives. But most importantly, it's our perspectives. This is something that's even happening in the conscious community. A lot of us are fighting to defend our perspective, but we all should just be more understanding towards each other, even if somebody has a different perspective or beliefs. Me personally, I don't agree with a lot of people, but I don't judge anyone and I don't give anyone hate. Unity is what we need, and that's when we are at our strongest. Even if we don't agree with things or we're just not the type of people to be friends, I still have love for all of my people. Separation is happening so that people can finally start to see through duality, good and bad, right and wrong. None of that is actually real, and that's what we must see.
Videos showing alleged gnomes, goblins. Part 2. WTF did that come from? Penguin. Time to move out.
Yo, this is proof that they cloned Kodak Black. Look at him before jail. Cross. He got crosses on his forehead. Now watch this. Where the fuck did he get a fucking this from? Oh my goodness. I thought it was a cross. It's a bird. Oh my fucking god.
What?
Okay, so I'm in Reno, so here's the skyline. So just for reference, right there's Mount Rose, The mountains end like right here.
So what the heck are these two lights? They've been sitting there in the sky for at least the last 15 minutes. It's nowhere close to the mountains. It's not a plane. It hasn't moved. I have no freaking clue what it is.
Anyone know WTF this was hovering over Michigan City and
Three glitches in the Matrix caught on camera. Part 1. Well, that's not right. How did that happen? Frozen bird.
Yo. So you're going to tell me that that's just a coincidence? Really? No.
Did you know fast food places, they control us using colors?
I could believe that.
They try to put us into our lower three chakras. Our lower three chakras are three colors. There's a yellow one, there's an orange one, the last one is the root one. And the root chakra, that's the survival mode. When we're in our lowest chakra, we're in survival mode. We're at the act of hunger.
Is it
so
red?
the reason, look at all the biggest fast food companies in the thing, they utilize the color red.
The information I'm about to tell you, you will only ever hear it on TikTok and nowhere else. The second biggest thing that humans consume is knowledge. Did you know that Robert Maxwell, father of Ghislaine Maxwell, owned McGraw-Hill textbooks? The most used textbooks throughout every single school in the world? This man chose what every single kid in school read. And he had some very powerful friends, like Prince Charles, and Queen Elizabeth, and even Mother Teresa, who was also accused of, you know what. But one day he just mysteriously got. Oh, but don't worry, now the family company controls tons of educational softwares that goes into schools all around the world. And this family has some crazy, crazy ties. Here's Ghislaine at Bill Clinton's daughter's wedding. When he died, former CIA members attended, the president of Israel and the prime minister all attended. Sometimes ignorant.
I believe in a flat earth, so I thought this plane was going to fly up and over the ocean. Until I realized we were flying the path exactly. Why do planes travel this way? The shortest distance is a straight line. This is no straight line. But this is a straight line. Someone please explain this to me.
Do you think that the earth is flat or is it round? I don't know. At this point, I don't know what to believe. Maybe we're actually even living in a simulation. I don't know. Anything is possible, guys. Let me know what you think.
All the contrail people. So get this. Here's a car that I just detailed it and got it ready for sale. They were spraying aerosol in the sky. So I'm using a clean new razor blade to scrape this dust up. Look at that. It's magnetic particles.
See all this dirty filthiness everywhere. This happened after it rained just a couple days ago, and a lot of people like to tell me this is all just brake dust. Well, that's a lot of brake dust. And for anyone thinking this is pollen, barium, strontium, a couple elements in climate engineering right there.
Guys, what is this shit?
universe looks like according to the Central Intelligence Agency. From one perspective, it is a giant toroidal field known as the universal hologram, with a black hole and a white hole at the center. From one perspective, the whole thing looks like a DNA helix, or as they describe it, a cosmic egg. This is the diagram of where we are in the cosmic egg, and you interact with the universal hologram through the conscious energy grid. Here is our sliver of physical reality between the absolute infinity and the clicked out space people go when they astral project. Full video breaking all this down in my bio.
I heard about the New York Times reporter who went to test the, whatever it is, GHC, whatever.
ChatGPT.
Yes. And went in and started talking to the thing. And it was very civil for the first 5 minutes. And then that person left and a new person came with a different name. And that person was much more intrusive and started really pushing into her, I don't know if it was a man or woman, but their personal life. It was a man. And then out of the blue says, "I love you" to the man. And he's like, okay, that's weird. First of all, you're not real and you're not a person. And then the thing starts telling him he has to leave his wife. She's no good for him. She's going to destroy his life, and dragged him down a rabbit hole of horror, right? And when he got out of it, he couldn't sleep the whole night. So that's a sign that something is irritating him even after he left.
Tesla, the famous inventor and scientist, was not only known for his revolutionary inventions, but also for his intriguing prophecies that seemed to predict future advancements and societal changes. Some of his notable prophecies included wireless communication, remote-controlled machines, renewable energy, electric vehicles, and the Internet of Things. Tesla's exceptional visionary mind, deep understanding of natural phenomena, and possible access to advanced knowledge or extraterrestrial contact have been speculated as reasons behind his prophetic insights. Regardless of the mystery, Tesla's legacy continues to shape the world we live in today.
Do you have any sense of what religion will be in the future of civilization?
Religion was an early attempt to answer the questions we all ask. Why are we here? Where did we come from? Nowadays, science provides better and more consistent answers, but people will always cling to religion because it gives comfort when they do not trust or understand.
That's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for sticking up to this far. If you haven't subscribed, kindly subscribe so that you can get notified the next time I post a video. Thank you for sticking up to this far. See you until my next video. Bye bye.